All right, people, if you will, if you feeling the content, please hit the thumbs up. If you're not feeling the content, that's cool. You can hit the thumbs down. Don't forget to share either way. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you know where you're at. This is your host with the most. How's everybody doing out there? If you're new here, welcome. Truly glad everybody stopped by. Let's get into it. Let's get into something nice and fresh. Now, me personally, before I get started, whenever you guys get to a new setup, please allow it a few ticks so it can do what it do. Now, me personally, I am not a PS5 guy, but I think this one looked pretty cool. I'm not sure who this guy is, if he's a new person on the block. Shout out DJ too, DJ, because this came from DJ, as far as the skin and everything. But I'm not sure who this guy is who's making these. Hopefully we'll see him in the future. He got a couple of joints. We're about to go through this one right now. Whenever you guys get to a setup, you're going to basically, have your standard menu. Sometimes people might just use, they might not label it. Like, you see we got the oath here. They might just put individual things up. But really, basically, you're going to always get some of the similar stuff, okay? You do have sub-menus. I like how it kind of, how it does that. I kind of feel that, when you press down, a whole nother banner similar to the PS5. I think that's very creative, and I like it. I really do. Let's go. Let's go though. Whenever you guys get to a setup, you actually want to go to the add-on browser first. Now you can get to the add-on browser here, okay, or you can go on into System and get to it here. Okay. Now with this particular one, I was kind of glad to see this. He probably did it on an Android device. This is why it's here. If you click into that, you go on down to video player input stream. All of these are already here. My advice to you would be long press on this just so you could get the information. It's cool to have the information on things like this, especially, if you're trying to get into the game with this. All right. Now, one thing I was surprised that I didn't see was kind of like an emulator. I was kind of surprised. But like I said, this guy's new. Nothing wrong with that. Next, let's go to player. But sometimes you can get to setups like the Xenon. It got an emulator. Not saying that I do that. I haven't. I did it on my Shield. I did it when I first got the Shield. I was kind of excited, and I did it. Played a couple of joints, but I'm an Xbox man too, to be exact. So I know this is probably a little bit cliche. I'm doing the PS5 joint, but you know what it is. Listen, down here, I like to have mine on expert, even though on advanced you can do it. Okay, and that's why I want to know who this guy is. Please take a mental picture of the first two sections here. Now this does come in on 100, so it feels like I know this guy, but I don't. I'm not sure who this is. Call her back. But I very rarely see people do it at 100 unless they have caught an episode of my show. So I don't know. Reach out to me, man, if you will, brother, whoever made this. Now this did come in on 100. That's great for me. Being on the NVIDIA Shield, 100 is great. I would recommend, if you're not on the Shield, if you're on the Fire TV Cube or NVIDIA Tube, I would recommend 50 or 60. And if you're on something like a stick or something like that, I would kind of recommend 20 or 30. And I'm going to show you guys why I say that. All right. I'm going to be real with y'all. There's really nothing else to do here. Let's get to the Wiz. Let me see if we can get to the Wiz from here. Usually, let me see. Let's just go to the Wiz. We're going to C-Man's Wiz real quick. Okay, once we're in C-Man's Wiz, let's go to maintenance. Next thing we want to do is go to System Tweaks and Fixes. We want to go to Advanced Settings. And once we're in Advanced Settings, you want to go to Cache and Presets. Once in Presets, you get a couple of things here. You get your low end and high end. If you're anything other than a stick, I would go with high end, people. And that's just my recommendation. I would not put a Fire TV or Cube or Nvidia Tube on no low. I wouldn't. Okay? I would put it on high. I'm really not a fan of this Wizard. I kind of like the basic Wizard. Let me show you guys a Wizard that I'm talking about. And usually what you can do is go into your add-on browser and go to install from repo, and you probably could find the Wizard. Let me go check it out. So as you guys can see, I went into the repo, and Dab actually, he has his repo in there, and I just got his Wiz, and I just wanted, so it's already here. You don't need you don't need anything. It's already here. Let's go to maintenance, and I just want to show you. Let's go to advanced settings, and this is how I like it. I like it like this because, for me, I use the 3 gigabyte. And when I do that, I get 966. But I like how it's detailed. For this, for your Fire TVs, Cubes, and Shield Tubes, I would actually run this. I actually do run this, and it's going well. But like I said, let me show you guys what I did. So what I did, I actually went to my add-on browser for that Wiz. I went to install from repo, and then you'll see Dab repo in there. Just go to his program add-ons and you'll see it in there if you guys want yours to look like that. I mean, if you want it to be a little bit more detailed and stuff like that. That's about it, people. Let me know how you guys like this one. You know what? I forgot. Let's go to skin settings. I forgot, one of my biggest things I love. Enable autocomplete. This is a feature. It gives you a virtual keyboard to help you out when you're searching for things. Now, what's important, this one, normally, just for future references, normally you'll have to get it, and then once you get it, just don't forget to turn it on. And now I'm done. Let me know how you guys like this one. If you get a chance, like, share, and subscribe, but most of all, comment. Don't forget to hit the notification bells, people. As always, I'm hoping you're having a blessed, peaceful, and a productive day. Love and peace for all. Never forget, it is good to be good, and it is bad to be bad. I'm going to see you guys on the next one, y'all. Peace.